Hi, I'm Kim Free from Small Town Girl Promotion, and I'm pleased to present to you another episode of Tip Tuesday. So every Tuesday I come on online and I talk about some social media tips for Facebook and or Instagram, and I love to help people out that way. So today's topic is social media for realtors. My mom was a realtor growing up for a little bit, and I saw how challenging it really could be. And I have some close friends who are realtors too, so I thought I would do a dedicated Tip Tuesday just for them, because I see that they do some things really well and they have some things that they struggle with for sure. So I will not delay any further, and I'd love to dive right in with you. And feel free to comment below, ask your questions, and I will certainly get back to those. So, how do people decide on which realtor they will use? Most of us know at least one realtor, probably more like two or three. And so, how do people decide? My theory is it's based on who they feel most comfortable with, who they have a close enough relationship with, who they know, like, and trust the most. I have a business coach and good friend, Michelle Andrushak, and she loves talking about you have to know somebody before you do business with them. You need to like that person, typically, before you do business with them. And of course, you have to trust them. So how, as a realtor, do you get people to know, like, and trust you in order to choose you as their realtor? Share a little bit about yourself. You cannot possibly be known if you don't share about yourself. You certainly can't be liked if people don't know a little bit about you. So they don't need to know your deepest, darkest secrets. But yes, they should know that you have a dog named Charlie, or that you love to drink hot coffee on a Saturday morning, or that your favorite hobby is horseback riding. Share little bits about yourself so that they can relate to you, so that they can know you, like you, and trust you. And don't be afraid to put your face on your social media, because we are human and we respond to faces and smiles. Next up, the Facebook algorithm. Let's talk about that for a moment. So the Facebook algorithm is the math behind Facebook. It's what decides who sees what posts and in what order. So the Facebook algorithm highly prefers video content. This is why I do a Tip Tuesday every Tuesday. So we're not talking about a link to a YouTube video or a link to a video on an MLS site, that kind of thing, but we are talking about video, natively uploaded video onto Facebook or Instagram. So that is what Facebook and Instagram prefer. Second up is any photos with captions, with text above them. So definitely this applies for realtors. So if you have a beautiful image of a new home, a new listing, and you can, in the caption above, you could write some more information about that. That's fantastic, and that's easy to do. Next up on the Facebook algorithm's most preferred type of posts is text-only posts. So number one was video, number two is images, number three is text only. So that's just as it sounds, it's just text, no images or video attached at all. Fourth out of fifth is shares from other places on Facebook. And coming up absolutely last on the list is any post with an external link. Facebook is a huge money-making machine, and the way it makes its money is by people scrolling, sometimes mindlessly, on Facebook and seeing those ads. Same for Instagram. The more they see the ads, the more money the giant machine of Facebook, which now owns Instagram as well, that's the more money they're making. So anytime you make a post with an external link that causes people to go off of Facebook, the algorithm won't show that to as many people, right? And I see that it's a strong factor. Let me say it that way. So of course it's okay to add a link now and then, but I see many realtors adding a link to every single one of their posts, which means that Facebook won't show it to very many people. Thank you for joining me, Paula and Amy. Perfect. Number 3 tip. Instagram only has one place to put a clickable link, and that is right in your bio, right under your description. You can't put a link in a post. You can't put a link until you have 10,000 followers anywhere else. And so that one spot needs to count. So are you going to put your link to your real estate page? Do you have a specific one just for your listings? If not, can you use something to build that? So something really handy that I've found is called Linktree, Linktree. You search for it right on Instagram, and it allows you to make a little mini landing page that you can put multiple links into. So when people click on your one link on Instagram, an extra page actually comes up and gives them more choices. So here's my link tree, loading, right? So it's just like a little mini landing page. So it has my direct website on there, but it also has my YouTube channel, or get my newsletter and my contact us and all of that stuff. But you could certainly put separate links to your separate listings that you have happening as a realtor. So this one could say 5024 57th Street or whatever, right? Brilliant. Okay, moving on. Sharing into groups. So just talked about Instagram, popping back over to Facebook for a minute. Another great way to get the word out about your listings is to share them into some local groups where people are looking for listings. There are hundreds and thousands of people that have specifically joined Facebook groups in order to see new listing posts from local realtors. So search those out, use the search bar at the top of your Facebook page, and join some local groups that are specifically for realtors sharing their properties. Brilliant, right? Easy to do. Fourth on my list for tips out of 5, consider learning Facebook ads and doing some retargeting. So how do you learn Facebook ads? You take a course, you watch some YouTube videos. I could teach you. Facebook ads retargeting from views from your website. If you install something called the Facebook Pixel into your website, you can tell who has visited your website, and then after they've left your website, you can tell Facebook to send them a specific post that gives them more information about whatever listing they were viewing, right? So you see that people search on the weekends and whatever for listings, for real estate listings, and you can gather that information and send them that information again to remind them. Brilliant, right? Big Brother is always watching. Facebook is collecting information about us. It's true, we live in the 21st century, but why not use that to your advantage? Facebook ads retargeting using the Facebook Pixel. It's a thing. And last but not least, a photo is worth 1,000 words or more. So learn how to take some stellar photos yourself of your listings. Get some professional photos taken of yourself for your posts. Start to get comfortable with taking selfies and sharing those on social media, because people want to know, like, and trust you. So they want to see your face. They want to see your smile. Take an amateur photography course. Hire a professional. I already said that, to take photos of your listings. All of those things, or some of them, will certainly help your case, because when we're scrolling through Facebook, we see the images first, not the text. I tested oh my goodness, my husband. I showed him a post the other day. I'm like, hey honey, this is really funny, look at this. And it was, I forget what it was, but it was an image, and the joke was in the text, it wasn't in the image, and he like looked at it like this. And he wasn't reading the words up above. And it took, like, I had to say, honey, read the words. And then he read, like, he wasn't even reading the words. And so I asked him, I got curious about this. Do you read the words when you scroll Facebook? No, I totally just look at the pictures. Like, okay. So depending on our personalities and such, we definitely get the photo is what catches our eye. So photos are very important. So take them seriously. So those are my 5 tips for realtors. Was it 5 or 4? But I wanted to let you know that I do have a Facebook group called Pick Kim's Brain, and for only $20 a month, you can join that group and you can ask up to 1 question a day, social media related, whether for personal or business, probably for business. And that's a great deal. So let me know if you would like more information about that. Also, I do in-person trainings, one-on-one or small groups. I have monthly packages, and we design websites and stuff. It's all on that. It's probably written backwards. Teaching, online courses, online support, monthly packages, website design, logo design. Thanks for tuning in. Give this a like. Thanks, guys.